To remove serious crust conditions, crush 13 okra pods in a large pot of warm water. That means you put warm water inside the pot. It can be clay pot, it can be any pot, aluminum pot or something. Crush. When they say crush, you remove the skin of the okra. So that means we need the seeds. So 13 of them, crush it into the warm water. Okay. Using your hand to break them apart as much as possible. In that case, that means you can crush the skin as well. Yeah, don't dispose the skin. You crush them. When they say using your energy to break, then why breaking? When they say use your energy, it means what is your intention of performing that spell? Is to crush. So you crush, you don't use a knife, you don't use hammer, you use your hand to crush 1 to 13 okra inside a pot of warm water. They use a strainer to remove the large bits vegetable material so that you are left with the mixture of water and the slippery mucus for which the plant is known. That means that after crushing inside, you mix it together and crush inside the warm water, and you make sure that you use a sieve a strainer to sieve it, so that we only need the slippery water. That means eventually we're going to remove the seeds and the green cover of the onions. Only the slippery water will remain. So while doing that, if you can recite some psalms or your beliefs, your Quran or whatever you believe in, but don't ever call. If I give you spell, which is the warning I always passes every time for people on Facebook, if you call the power of Yosho Moringa, I pray that they will come and attack you. Don't call them on my work. I don't worship them. I don't believe in witchcraft. I don't believe in Eye Galabagabagaba. They are all rubbish. Just like one video I was watching now. I was watching yesterday where they said a woman bird fell and turned to a woman being. Nigeria, you have a psychiatric problem. Nigerians has a psychiatric problem for you. Your behavior is so awkward. How can a bird turn to a person? Instead of you to take care of the woman, maybe she's dementia. She might be roaming around and get stuck inside the soccer way. That's not how the birds of those people in the occultic, that stupid LA, that's not how they operate. They don't turn to a bird. They don't turn to a bird. We are all birds. That's why you see some people that doesn't belong to the witchcraft cult. When they are pursuing you in your dream, you shoot up and fly. When you see that condition, I guess not a bird. Osho is not a bird. That is what they want you to believe. Everybody can turn to anything without being a witch. I can turn. We call it a spiritual flight, telepathic flight, astral plane. Not all are yet turned to a bird. It's a mind. It's whatever you wish in your mind you turn to. And whatever bird they are saying, they don't swallow any bird. There's nothing like a bird. They can come in form of a cockroach. They can come in the form of a bird. Cat. Anything is a transformation in the spiritual realm. They can come in the form of a snake. But like that woman, she might be having a psychiatric problem, a mental illness. But you believe that, come and see the bird. Everybody just want to make a skit now, instead of treating the woman. That is why I didn't share that video on my platform as a blogger, because it's a fallacy. It's a lie. It's a lie. How does a witch dies in there? They die in their sleep. They die during their sleep. When their soul is descending and they cannot go back into their body. There's nothing like a bird. There's nothing like a bird. And in the form of that, the way they raise their leg if they want to fly. It's a practice. It's a journey because they want to go on a journey. It's a mind. Stop all this barbaric attitude of saying, come and see a woman be turned to a bird. Spare me your rhetoric. That is what the Babalas was, the stupid non-entities, witchcraft in Nigeria want you to believe. There's nothing like a bird. Anybody can turn to anything. Anybody can turn. We call it a journey through an astral plane. So that's all about it. So you crush it with your hand. You get 13 okras. 1 okra at a time. Get a warm water in a pot. Crush it. That does not mean you don't have to put the pot of the water on fire. If you burn your finger, don't come to my inbox. So warm water, at least you put it away from the light, from the fire. Crush it 7 times. Crush it. As you are crushing it, all the problems in my life, they are slipping away because the okra is slippery. Crush it. You make your intention known while you are performing this particular spell. All my cross condition is crushed. After crushing the 13 okras, get a strainer that you call ase. Strain the water inside the bucket of water that you want to go and use to make yourself clean, maybe shower, bath, or whatever. Then you bath with it. You bath downward. When you say you bath downward, because we are pushing things that is not good away in your life. That means once you put your hand downward, you don't bath up again. Once you are drawing it down, you don't draw it up again. You understand? So while you are washing, you don't use soap, you don't use any sponge. Just use this spiritual bath. So he said, bath downward in the standard manner of an uncrossing bath. Rinse yourself afterwards. That means bath it downward. You don't have to be shouting like a mountain of fire. Prayer doesn't have to be in the name of Jesus. It can be that I'm washing all this attack away from my body in the mighty name of Jesus, Allah, or anything. You can call anything you believe. But it's not where you spend 3 hours, 1 hour. No. Anyway, after that, you rinse yourself again with a clean water. And you don't dry yourself, your hair dry. Let it dry. That's all. You can do it, depends on the condition. Like maybe once in a week or 2 times in a week. I'm trying to find the simple one you can buy. If you can get apple cider vinegar, you can get that in the shop. In Nigeria, you should be able to get apple cider vinegar. It's like vinegar and some salt. You can use that to wash anyone with sickness, impurities, or anything like agbano. You are selling, but you don't know where the money goes, or you are working, you don't know how you spend your money. You can use it to wash yourself. Mix the vinegar with some water and put it in a bucket of water to bath. You soak yourself in that solution for 10 minutes. You make sure you douse your head inside that water. It's good for people with bath. You need to soak yourself. You make sure you swim inside water for the water to wash your head and everything. Apple cider vinegar. In that case, you can use some psalm, like Psalm 51, to clean yourself from any attack. So that's all I'm going to give you today. There's loads of here, but go and do those two, and you see there's one you can use sugar as well, but next time I'm going to teach you. Bye.